Hello, sim racers, and welcome after I don't know how much, like almost 2 weeks, right, without live stream. But at least we had a couple of videos from the Nürburgring. So, as you can see, everything is new here. Hopefully, you can hear me, and the audio is good. Hopefully, I haven't killed your your headphones. Let me know if everything's good enough. On the chat, I can already see so many people. So good to see you again, back, guys. Well, as you can see, we have completely overdone the whole graphics of the channel. Courtesy of my son Akil, that Achilles, that he's already a whiz boy, and he did everything for me, and now we are using Streamlabs OBS, which hopefully will also permit me, when we have crashes, to go back to the same stream again and not having, to start a second stream. So yeah, all is fantastic, and hopefully it works also. I see people in the chat saying that everything is pretty cool. So what do we miss? We miss a proper guy, talking, but this is what you get. So patience, and possibly a better microphone in the future. But yeah, here it is. So everybody says it's cool. I'm very happy. Again, my son, great job, good guy. And all right, so tonight I'm gonna go back and do some practice with the Cayman at the Nürburgring. It's mainly to make sure that we are, managing to do the driver swaps and see if everything works properly. And then we are going to do some wet laps at Zolder. I need to save some replays and telemetry data for Stefano Casillo, who is working right now at the AI of Assetto Corsa Competizione, with possibly some pretty good results, I see. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know about that. But he asked for some data and some lap times and some stuff like that. So when Stefano asks, Aris has to deliver. So here we go. Right, and but first, the news. So I've decided to save all the nice things that I see around into the various sim racing groups and forums and communities and stuff, and post, or at least talk about the ones that switch on my attention or whatever. I'm certainly going to miss a lot of nice things. So if you have something, send me a message or something. Possibly I can make it. For today, I won't have many news, but I have two things I would like to show you. So I guess we should go for it. And let me see if I can, I have amazing stuff, I have a remote control for the scenes of the channel. I mean, fantasy, science fictions here. All right, so let's go and see if I can show you what I have saved. So yeah, right, cool. Oh, it works, amazing. So this Saturday at 5 o'clock, the eSport Series Endurance Prologue race. So eSport Series starts a new endurance championship, and they do have a prologue race at Nürburgring, 3 hours of Nürburgring. I should have take part into that race, but unfortunately I have some other stuff to do. I'm not so sure yet, so maybe I'm free. Tomorrow I'm gonna ask the guys from the eSport Series and see if I can, take part on that. We'll see. It's endurance races, drivers swaps, everything, the stuff I like. So yeah, they do this. If you're interested about that, go to www.esportseries.net. It's gonna be a really pretty cool championship. I know the guys that they are organizing it, and it's very, very cool. So I definitely I would say go and find the information and go for it. It's pretty nice. Right. Another thing that caught my attention. So an Italian guy actually made something very, very good. He made this controller that you can attach on your steering wheel, you know, like this. Whoops. All right. No, I don't want to go into the Facebook. Please close. He doesn't want to close. Anyway, so he made this thing, which is pretty amazing. You can practically attach it on your any kind of steering wheel, and those two levers are actually analog. So, you know, if you cannot use the pedals for whatever problem you have, you can use the analog paddles here and use them, you know, as accelerator and brake. And I think it's pretty cool. And he also made a very nice video of it. So let me show you. Here is the video, I think. So here it is. Now here's a fast lap of him by using this thing. So this thing, you don't have to have your steering wheel, we know, with analog controls. You can buy that thing, and you can, you know, attach it to any kind of steering wheel that you have, and you know, you can have accelerator and brake pedals analog, which I think is great. This is really, really cool. Let's see if there is. So for information, contacts, you have to go to his Facebook page here. So Stampa 3D Trucchi Soluzioni. So, you know, make sure that you search on Facebook for this thing here, and go here and you know, ask information. I think it's a very, very good thing. But come on. So this is it for today. Right. So I say, okay, enough of the news. Let's go back. And yeah, it's not actually film and pause. Says you can click the button for braking gas. Actually, they're not buttons. They are analogs paddles. So, you know, you can actually modulate the accelerator and the braking. Very, very cool stuff. So, yeah. Ciao Mirko. Sì, perché ero a Nürburgring. So, as you know, I was at Nürburgring. We had an amazing time there. I posted a couple of videos. I want to do another video with some, because I did a lap which was pretty eventful. And I think it's good that I posted with some, you know, instructions and stuff, but I will do that maybe next week. So, yeah. All right, so what should we do? Well, first of all, let me stop that video that's going on the background. Yeah, too much noise. Okay, cool. And that MKK says the Fanatec McLaren wheel is great for people with disabilities. It also has the same thing. That is actually true. I have the Fanatec somewhere here, but I cannot find it. Oh, it's over there. Anyway, but it's true. It also has, you know, the analog accelerator and pedal, which is also very, very nice. You can also use it for clutch if you want to. But you know, in case you don't have that, then here's something you can buy and attach to your already owned steering wheel. All right, so I don't think that driver swaps are still ready for console users. I don't know about that. Sorry, guys. The sub Tatit says if I broke the sub 7 minutes barrier with the with the Miata, no, not really. But actually, I had a sub 9 lap, but I wasn't able to pull it through because of yellow flags sectors. So, no, next time I will talk about that. I want to do a nice video explaining this. Carbon, I don't think there is possibility to rotate tracks. I don't know about that. Sorry, I'm not really very in the knowledge of that stuff. Okay, so let me go into Discord here and possibly find the other guys, because I want to see if they are already online. And then we can go and have an hour or so of practice at the Nürburgring with the Cayman. That would be nice. Okay, so let me see what we have here. Where's the Discord? Ah, here it is. Oh, it's downloading, updating, all the stuff. Okay. I don't think now for the Nürburgring is going to be wet. There is some possibility, but I don't know if it's going to be wet. But if it's all right. So my son obviously changed the Discord here, of course. I said he was a good kid that put me all that stuff, but now I'm not so sure anymore. All right, so. I have to find the password, everything. Come on. Who gonna win Le Mans in the GT? I have no idea. No idea. No idea at all, actually. So yeah. All right. So let's see this. No, I'm not a robot. And yes, those are autobuses. New images. Where is it? New images. This one and this one. Thank you. And this one and this one. And possibly this one. And this one and this one. Please, please let me get into my Discord, please. Is this possible? Honestly. Come on. Autobus again. More. How many autobuses I have to find? What is going on? Bicycles now. Anything else? Come on. The Google AI. Yeah, I have to train the AI first. Seriously? What? Doesn't want to contact. Incredible. Okay, let's go over here. Yes, then traffic lights and bicycles and everything. I mean, come on. Seriously. Yeah. All right. Oh. Two-factor authentication. Oh, come on. I don't have here my... Why you're doing this? Okay, let me see here if guys are online on the other computer. This is terrible, really. Possibly they're here already, yeah. Where are my... Okay, so nobody is online yet, I think. Oh, Steve is online. Hey, Alpha, thanks, mate. Oh, you live 450 kilometers away from me. Well, after COVID is done, we should meet. Yeah, backfire. This is called spam, mate. That's not nice. Anyway, okay, multiplayer. Let's go there. Server list. Let me find the SSR. Where is it? Hey, Zabzi. Wee, what happened? Zabzi, you do have to buy a Miata. Miata is always the answer, mate. We have already made a custom livery for the next race. Let me find the... yeah, sorry about that, guys. We are a little bit slow today, but, you know, I'm gonna get here. What's the name of SimSport Racing, maybe? SimSport, let's see. SimSport. Yeah. SimSport Racing, that's it. SimSport Day for my name, Clarence Practice. This should be it. And I need the Porsche Cayman. Where is it? Porsche Cayman. This is it. And I need our very nice livery made by Steve. Look at that. Isn't that? Actually, you cannot see that, but I can show you right now. So let's change scene. Γεια σου ρε Παναγιώτη. Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't close that, but I saw Panayoti your message. I did wrongly. A graph for the effect of brake gamma. Yeah, no, I don't have a graph actually. All right, so here's the car. Very nice. As soon as we end this COVID shit, mate, Alpha, we're gonna meet for sure. All right, so why I didn't choose that? Get that and confirm, please. Yes, thank you. That's very nice. And let's go in. I think the password is correct. Yes, of course I'm gonna have a look at the 24 hours. Hello, Dowie from Scotland.
Green light, go, go, go.
Honestly, I don't know. Guys, let me know if the sound of the cars is okay or if it's too loud. I have no idea yet, so let me know if that's, you know, okay, or if I have to lower it. Though I don't know, honestly. You should post on the official website of Assetto Corsa. There is a support forum there, so you should go there. So Steve is here. He says hi. Hi, Steve. Having issues with Discord on PC. Let me see if I can join you. Right. Okay, sounds fine. That's good. That's good. Yeah, some very fast people are already lapping here, but you know we are GT4 cars, so who cares? Okay, so no, of course 153 is with GT3s. It's not GT4, so I mean, what the fuck, really? So let's join on the Mac with Steve. Hello, Steve. I don't know if you can hear me, but I had to join you from the Mac, so I don't know if I can hear you very well.
You can hear me all right, Aris?
Yeah, I can hear you. Possibly the guys cannot hear you, but for now it's okay. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with Discord on PC. Well, practically it asks for the double authenticator, you know, but I have my cell phone upstairs, so I don't want to stop, you know, the streaming, go upstairs, go back. Anyway, everybody says hi, and Steve says hi. Steve, say hi.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Okay, I don't know if they hear you. Yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. Say a little bit away, but that's how it is tonight. Have you already done any laps?
I've only done about 2 or 3 laps at the moment. I got hit off by a couple of GT3s, the usual.
Nice.
Business, but you know, it's only just started, so we'll get time to get some laps in.
Cool stuff. All right. I don't know if you wanna do some extra laps and then maybe hand me the car and I can do a couple laps. Maybe you can do, you know, the pit stop with the drive change. I don't know if it works in practice or if we have only, or we can do it only by, you know, putting, you know, writing the command on the chat.
Yeah, well, Chris Pinchbeck's driving at the moment, and
Ah,
I'm
cool.
going to hand over to you next.
Oh, that's very nice, very nice.
Hopefully that will be done soon, and then you can...
No, it's okay, it's okay. I will find him now and I will kill him.
You can share some of all these new skills you picked up at the Nürburgring.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost 2 weeks. It's 10 days. I'm not driving, so I need some, you know, I need some practice. But you know, we still have some time. Oh, here, Chris. He's coming into the pits. I can see him. 52.9. What those guys are doing on the Porsche? Well, we're gonna nerf the Porsche on the next update. Yeah. But it is pretty cold, so yeah, makes sense.
Coming out with the excuses already, Aris.
Yeah, of course.
I'm expecting at least a 202 off you tonight.
What do you expect?
At least a 202.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do you want it with some fries also, or what do you want?
Yeah, go on then, chuck some in, why not?
Hello, Yorgo. Yes, Yorgo. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I have a video about, you know, force feedback in general, so maybe you can get some extra ideas from there. Yeah, Tortellini, sure, some Porsche nerf is incoming. Right, so oh, I can actually drive. That's cool. Yeah, let's go for some driving then. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of laps. Low fuel, alright. By the way, courtesy of Kunos and Marco Massaruto, the great boss, I now have a 2080 Ti, so we can enable mirrors. Amazing. Possibly have even better, you know, graphics quality, maybe. Still playing with it, but looks good. Hello, who's there? Hi, Chris. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. Whoa, that was a bit of underset here. Tires are cold, yes. I don't think I can change the setup. I mean, well, it's practice, but I'm not sure. Is that the usual setup? Did we change something? Alright. It's me that I'll go
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Everything seems so familiar, you know. Oh yeah, it was really great. Yeah, my frame rate is a little bit low. I think I overdid it with, you know, draft of the day. Yeah, cool. Still not driving well. Okay.
Yellow flag
Well,
in
but
sector
it's
3.
better now with the tires heating up. Probably it's me. The GT3
Car
coming
on the right.
right.
Clear on the right.
Ooh, the V12. That's nice. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Ah, too much. Ah.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, we messed up. Sorry, mate.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ah, we messed up. Probably, you know, expecting one another. So. Yeah, me too. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have upped the graphics, but I think I overdid it. Go inside the pits and check, you know, the setup and the graphics and everything. Bonk! Oh my god, this is terrible. This is... Okay, let's
Optimistic pitting trade.
absolutely. But you know that's practice practically. That was so bad.
We'll see if they can pull the front of the car out.
Yeah, I don't think that's my setup.
Don't think it is.
No. Let me check. So low fuel. What was the last one? R03. Yeah, this one should be August 12th. Load. Yeah, indeed we had less rear wing. Yeah. All right. That's 30 liters.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, no worries. No worries. Okay, let me check the options here for 1 minute. So I have everything. I think. Okay, let's go back down to 100 and possibly, you know, mirror quality. We can do with mid 100 meters and foliage is mid. What else we can do? Let's try it like that and see if it's better. Gabriel, we are going for a general BOP tweaking, a little bit of here, a little bit of there. I mean, we don't have big problems. The problem is, as usual, Alliance drivers, so everybody in the community find a car that it is 1-2 tenths better, and everybody goes there and uses just that car. So we need to try and make the cars as close as possible. So a little bit tweak here, a little bit tweak there. So for example, you get the Porsche a tiny little bit slower. You get the Audi, for example, at Spa a little bit slower. You get the Mercedes at Monza a little bit slower. Stuff like that. Just trying, to equalize as much as possible everybody. It's impossible to have it, identical, but as close as possible. That's what we can do. We will try to do it. All right. So can I drive some more, guys, or do you want to try this? No answer, so I guess I'm driving.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Yes, Panayotis, the problem is the driving. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, sure, VPS or me, everybody's saying how good the force feedback is now in Assetto Corsa Competizione, but obviously it's lacking against other sims, so whatever. Whatever suits you, mate, no problem. Καλησπέρα Κώστα, βέβαια Έλληνας. Καλώς ήρθες στο κανάλι. Wider, but still, heating up the tires. Ooh. Oh, we're doing very badly. did some Dorito here, but yeah. Huh? Yes. Now it's cast your votes for the drifting style. Still watching the chat way too much. Hey Neil, thanks mate. Welcome to the chat. All right, let's concentrate and do a couple of laps. But first, let's leave that GT3 pass coming behind us. Oh, it's a GT4 car. All right. Yeah, sure. Here's the one thing I'm liking. I can feel somebody subscribing, but I don't know who it is because I don't have in my screen the subscription, so I need to work on that next time.
Looks like a charging flight.
Κώστα, στριμάρω με πρώτη φορά τώρα με OBS Streamlabs. Behind me, BMW.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on. Only hearing me at the left. That's strange because I only had, one directional microphone. Bad laps, ooh, no bad laps. My voice is at the left. Okay, let me finish that lap and then I'll go in, let the guys drive a bit and I'll try to fix some stuff. See if we can make something. Oh, come on, seriously.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 3.
How is it possible that it's fixed now? I haven't done anything at all. How is that even possible? Sorry, come again? Okay. Another GT3 car coming.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, it's busy, it's very busy. Oh, come on, seriously. I'm driving really badly. Thanks, Nikki. Glad you like them. And another GT3 car. It's impossible to get a clean lap.
Car on the right.
Maybe this time.
Clear on the right. Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm coming in. I need to do a couple of things.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That's a better entry. All right. I didn't crash on entry this time, no? That's a first. Alright, so let me first of all go back to the garage and check some stuff on the video because still I'm not very happy. How many cars do I have? Oh, that's too much. Something like 16 is more than enough. Then we can see. Good evening, Mickey Pepsi. Alright, so let me check a couple of things here on the Streamlabs in the meantime. So you guys said that maybe the cars are a little bit too loud. Maybe I should, lower this. Mic and okay, so properties on the microphone. Nothing to property here, so I don't know what to do with that. It's cool, isn't it? The sounds are amazing as usual. Let's go outside and have a look. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. My mouse doesn't work anymore. Yeah, okay. Have a look here. And obviously nobody is going through right now. Nice. Listen to that. What's that? BMW. Nice. The Audi. Nice. Okay. Do you guys, should I do a couple of laps more? Are you okay?
Yeah, of course, mate. You carry on.
Okay. Okay, let's do a couple of laps.
I'm waiting for that 202, Aris. Come on.
My Fanatec will look soft placement. In what way? What do you mean?
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Ciao Simone! Oh, come on. Mickey Pepsi, I went to the Nürburgring last week. I was there with my cars and my colleagues. We had a great time. You can find the last 2 videos I posted on my channel from the laps inside the Nürburgring. The server is from SimSport Racing. You should go and find them on the website. They still have a couple of places, I think, for GT4 cars. We are training for a race that is going to happen on October 3rd. And it's for a very good cause. It's for Mind. So yeah, go there and find out. You should find also the links on the description of my channel after the stream. No, Stefano just wanted, some couple of wet lap times, dry line wet lap times, some telemetry. I mean, basic stuff, nothing important. Just to, have a go and see what the AI does in wet conditions. Just to have an idea. But since I have to do this and I'm a little bit busy with the other work, it's a good opportunity to do it tonight, and do some laps in wet conditions. Why not? Maybe we're gonna have some fun. Let's do a couple of proper laps here, because otherwise I need to get up to speed, and right now I'm really slow. Oh, the next round of AOR is at Zolder wet. I didn't know that. But, those guys are so fast, I don't think they were gonna have any benefit from watching me. They will probably have a laugh, Oh, look at the developer, how slow it is. Oh, Mickey Webb says you have built a bit of a drift car. Ah, you mean here? Yeah, it's because I'm not driving very well. But usually, you know, I'm doing pretty predictable cars always. I'm not too much into you know, having extreme setups. So if the setup is predictable, then I can drift it with no problems. And I shouldn't, but I like to drift, so. The British GT car, I mean, all the tracks that we do, I have to make the AI lines. I have to make the boundaries and the track limits lines. Then I have to make the marshals. And then I have to make the setups for all the cars. And the BOP assignment and values for all the cars on set tracks. Stuff like that, mainly. That's my job. Laser scan track bumps, of course it affects the car. The first feedback is not
Car on the right.
is not, you know, fake.
Clear on the right.
It gets from the tires whatever forces are applied on the tires. So we have no fake forces on the first feedback. So of course the laser scan, if it has a bump, it will affect your first feedback. But then again, I mean, if the car has proper suspension, you shouldn't feel every bump on the steering wheel, because real steering wheels do not act like that. Otherwise the steering wheels would be extremely noisy and it wouldn't let the driver to be precise with the steering wheel. This is a whole sim racing idea that, you know, the steering wheel should move around when you go into a bump. But if you try even on your real road car and you go through a bump and you just, you know, touch the steering wheel with one finger, you'll see that the steering wheel doesn't move at all. You're gonna feel the bump on your body, on the vibrations and everything, but the actual movement of the steering wheel is zero. If the steering wheel moves, then this is a severe problem of bump steer, and you don't want to have that into a modern designed suspension. So it's all sim racing, you know, myths and wrong ideas. Right. No, Marvel, that's not how a simulation works. A simulation needs to, you know, simulate properly the things of the real car. Now, I know that you're lacking other forces, but that's also an advantage, not only a disadvantage. Why? Because by lacking other forces, you can be much more precise, and you have infinite amount of testing also in practice. Proper simulation should do whatever, you know, the real physics do, and that's also for the first feedback. Otherwise, if I start putting, you know, fake effects on the first feedback, who tells you that I chosen the correct fake effects, or I should choose something else, or you might have a different, you know, idea about it. So the only way to do proper simulation is, you know, analyze what the actual real physics do and recreate that. So that way everybody can be, you know, agree that, all right, that's how, you know, the real car acts. That's also how you can, you know, create muscle memory and use some kind of muscle memory in the real car. If we start putting fake effects to simulate things that we are missing from the real car, then who's the judge on that? There's no judge, you know. It's completely subjective. We are in simulation. We are going for objectivity always. Otherwise, it's not simulation. It's arcade stuff.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Grazie, Spanix. Aha. Too much chat. Let me check a little bit the chat, see what's going on. Also, I want to have a look here. Sorry, not here. In the options, in video. The frame rate limit's off. I want to put that something like 90 because I feel I have a lot of stuttering or something. And possibly put this on enabled like this. Okay. Maybe that will fix some. I feel some kind of stuttering. Reaching 99 RC, being slow. I don't know. Racecraft. No, I guess. Or you have to, run with similar pace people, maybe. Could be something on the mic, maybe. I don't know. Let me see if I can fix it. Maybe you have a problem with the cable here or something like that. But that's strange that the mic, is doing this kind of things. I mean, why? But I don't know. That's a little bit stupid, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it's time to get a new mic or something like that. Anyway, hopefully. I changed settings that I did confirm. Yes, everything was applied, yeah. Alright, so how are we here? Nice, we are the last GT4, that's not very good. Let me see what we have in the timetables here. 203.2, wow. People are, people are practicing and I'm not. Haha, Stefano praised me, yes! In game editor is right, frame time. But I don't know. What about FFB of informative realistic? No, we don't do that stuff, Marble. Either we do what kind of stuff or no. And besides, you know, if we do such stuff, everybody will come and I don't like it, I like it. I mean, at least we know. People don't like it because they want extra movement. We say we don't do it. You know, either learn to drive and get the feedback from what we have, or, you know, change sim. That's also another opportunity. Okay, so let's let me try a bit of, you know, proper driving. Yeah, we should do that. We should drive properly.
Guys, I'm just going to pop off for a bit. I'll be back later, yeah?
Sorry, Chris, come again?
I said I'm just going to pop off for a little bit. I'll be back later, yeah?
Okay, thanks, mate.
All right, guys.
Cheers. Cheers. I'll do some more laps properly. Possibly I will do some, you know, proper laps, some a little bit faster. I will try to concentrate. Then maybe I will switch also and leave the server. But I'll be here for now. Thanks, Ashraf. Really appreciate it. Nakamuza, we're not looking too bad, but I haven't been driving for more than 10 days. So I need to, you know, need some time to, you know, get some proper practice. Possibly also not reading the chat all the time, but I cannot, you know, help myself. I like what you guys have to say. All right, so yeah, let's do some proper lap. Come on. Let's go down to 04 lows.
Pressure, stay away from curbs.
Tire life is okay-ish. Zabri, best British track feel is Alton Park and possibly on the Ginetta. Absolutely. And actually, you're right. I mean, it's an amazing track and the car is wonderful for that track. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah, the Alton Park is amazing. It really is one of the... Actually, I'll tell you that. Alton Park did not disappoint, you know. Really, really cool track. Fantastic. I've started, you know, training and doing things on Snetterton, and I hate it because it was so flat and nothing to look at. You know, it was really ugly, let's say, in terms of surroundings. But once you learn the track, it's a small gem. It's very, very cool, actually. I really liked it. It was really, really nice. So yeah, the Snetterton turns out to be a really, really good track driving around. Really good. But you need to learn it first. So at first you might think that, yeah, the track is, you know, a small go-kart like track or something like that. But stick with it, learn it, and there are some, actually there are great bends, great bends. No, Alpha, it seems to have some issues here with the microphone. Fabrizio, no, I don't know stuff about the future roadmap. And any other kind of news, it's, you know, on the official channel. So yeah. Yeah, you have to understand which one to get and which ones not to get. I mean, the curbs of Snetterton, they're tricky. They're not so punishing, but they're tricky, and especially with the GT3 cars, which are low. The curbs tend to be high, so you need to be careful. With the GT4 cars, it's easier because you just go through them, over them, with no big problems. Isidoro, mainly I'm doing the physics of the cars. No, not as tricky as Laguna Seca now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Mickey Pepsi, I drove an old Gallardo. As you can understand, it's not easy to, get permission to drive proper GT3 cars. I was close to drive the Huracan, but we didn't make it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, the last corner of Senator, that's gonna be massacre. Favorite GT3 car? Possibly Aston Martin V8, but because it is one of those cars that you can just jump on it and go fast and push it as you want. It's really nice. Very, very sincere car. But it's difficult to say I have a favorite, actually. I do like underdogs, so if I have the opportunity, I will get an underdog.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And that GT3 went straight. Finally, decent lap time. No, I don't hate McLaren cars, actually. I love them. They are difficult cars. They are very difficult cars to proper set up and make them, behave as I want them. They like to be, driven on their own style, which maybe doesn't suit me perfectly. But amazing machines, and I really like them, aesthetics-wise. Really love them. Wonderful, wonderful, really wonderful. .650 is particularly beautiful. Nordschleife, drink. Ooh. Reading the chart, fantastic. Yeah, I really hope they don't have, big issues. Hopefully they get out of this situation. No worries, Dennis. Okay, so I'll try a little bit and try to see if I can do a 04 low, which would be nice. I think it's good for for first training practice back into the car after 10 days. So let's see if I can do something a little bit more decent. Okay, tire is new. Okay.
Low tire pressure,
Mickey Pepsi, when you have, decades of experience, you tend to know how to judge feedback from the drivers and the engineers. You tend to know how to manage your data and what your physics engine does and where it doesn't do good stuff and improve it. It's a ever-evolving thing, so you keep on trying and trying to get better. But when you have professional drivers trying on the track your simulator and instantly being able to drive and go instantly after 3 laps on their proper lap times, even if they don't tell you, you know that okay, you're in a good path. Then you can verify with the telemetry and see that the data are very close, and so you get an extra indication. And then possibly it also happens that some teams tried to make a setup in the sim and then use a very similar setup in reality, and it kind of worked. So you also have an extra indication, and so on and so on. I'm not saying that okay, we made the perfect sim, because such thing doesn't exist, but we are getting closer and closer. Assetto Corsa Competizione has some very, very cool industry first features in the simulation, and still trying, always trying and trying. So yeah. How many tracks are confirmed? Snetterton, Ulton Park, Donington. That's it, I think. So we're gonna have 3 tracks, and obviously, Silverstone and Brad's Hatch to complete the British GT. Yeah, we got pretty close with sim setups in real life and vice versa, because that's also important. Get the real setups. Most of the cars that you're driving have the setups that you have are based either on the homologation setup, which is safe, and some cars have also many real setups in the aggressive setup. So the fact that you can put a real setup and the car doesn't behave strange, but it is pretty close to what it's supposed to do, it's pretty good. If I have contact with Kunos, I am Kunos. I work for Kunos, mate. I'm a developer. La mia voce è bassissima. That's strange, because people said that my voice was okay before. So I don't know. You have a question about the aero? Shoot. Kunos should be a dog. Actually, Kunos was a cat. It was Stefano's cat, and that's how he named the company from. "65% rear and 60% front right head is 40% front." No, mate, it doesn't work like that. Well, first of all, every car is different, and the right head also depends on the rear wing. Secondly, we do not show anywhere how much the absolute aero bias is because of NDAs, and sensitive data of the real teams. So we don't show that. What we show you in the front aero is how much it changes from a hypothetical number that the car has at 60, 65. I have made a video about that, so if you're gonna find how to set up your GT3 car in various steps, you're gonna find in there what's going on. Drink. I have no idea about future plans and consoles, guys. Sorry about that. Ah. We cannot give you the car weight exactly. These are all sensitive data. Sorry about that.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh. Have to stop watching the chat. This is not a track for reading the chat while driving. I don't know, guys, do you feel that the volume of my voice is low? Let me know on the chat, because I have one of the viewers saying that it's very low, and that wasn't the case at the first, so maybe something changed on this stupid microphone. Oh, can't really concentrate here. Let me volume is good. It's a tiny bit low. Fine. Volume is perfect. Okay, let's try to raise it by a tiny little bit. So mic, let's go higher a tiny bit. Is it maybe it's a little bit better now? Okay. Thank you so much, Marsing. No, I mean, honestly, really thank you. I really appreciate it. But I think there is so many people out there that, you know, doing an amazing, exceptional job with teaching how to set up your car, how to read telemetry. We're doing the basics, you know, how to concentrate first on driving and how to understand a little bit those, you know, fantastic GT3 cars. What can I say? Thank you so much. The left speaker, unfortunately, I think there is a problem here with the microphone. Sorry. So I cannot fix that. Hopefully I will fix it for, you know, next time. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. Isidore, no. In SRO GT3 series, they do testing first at Paul Ricard usually. And from there, they do a BOP for all the cars. The BOP is different from track category to track category, and different, of course, from car to car. If they see there is some imbalance after one, you know, race in a specific track, they might make small adjustments for another track. That's the same thing we do also in the sim. The correct steering ratio. I wouldn't go too low with the steering ratio. You need some, you know, movement to feel also the tires, because many people make the steering ratio way too small, and then they need to move the steering wheel way too little. But you see them steering a lot, thinking that, you know, the car will steer a lot, but all they do is, you know, provoking more understeer and flattening out the force feedback because they go into the flat part of the curve. So use something like, you know, from, depending on the car, from 12 to 16, stay around there. And if you can use a little bit higher, it's still better for your feeling and for your tires, for your front tires too. Gasper, all the data is sensitive. I mean, you know, secrecy in competition, there is always secrecy. Now, steering ratio alpha, they mean it is in the setup here. So mechanical grip, steer ratio, you see. that number over here. Mickey Pepsi, you shouldn't really do that. You shouldn't, go and find the correct steering, because if you put it 900 in the steering wheel and 900 in the sim, then as long as you have the same, steering. So what you really need to do is, when you're steering like 90 degrees, the virtual steering wheel should also steer 90 degrees. If this happens, then everything is fine. Because you see, when you arrive at some point, then it doesn't steer anymore. That's it. Higher ratio means that your wheels steer less for the same steering degrees of the steering wheel. So higher numbers, if I put it at 90 degrees and I put it at 16, the steering ratio, my wheels might steer by, 10 degrees. If I put a lower number, the steering ratio, my wheels will steer more, like 15 degrees, right? So it's inversed, okay? What are the main differences between quali and race setup? Well, the main difference is that qualifying, you only care, let's say, for the first 5 laps, so the car remains balanced. For the race setup, you know that after some laps, the tires start to worn out, so you want a car that remains balanced for the whole stint. So maybe you need some compromises at the start of the stint, maybe some extra understeer, and when the car becomes more light, it becomes more neutral. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give the car to the other guys, and Steve, I'm gonna give the car to you. So let me do a lap. Let me do a lap so we can try, a proper pit stop with driver swap. Zabri, keep in mind that 50-50 is not really perfect weight distribution. They want to call it perfect, for commercial reasons, but it's not really perfect. For perfection, again, everything in car handling is a compromise. You want to drift a car, you want a car to be easier to handle, then you need more, more weight at the front, for example, because the weight at the front keeps to straighten the car when it drifts or when it's sliding around, and that's easier to control. You want a car that is more agile, you need more weight at the rear. You want a car that brakes better, you want more weight at the rear. So everything in between is a compromise to find the correct balance for whatever you're trying to achieve with the car. So yeah, 50-50 is not really the perfect distribution. It's nice to hear about it, it's great for the marketing department, but it's not really the perfect. Something like 53 to the rear and 47 to the front, that's already starts to become more interesting and nice to have. So yeah, you see. For sure, driving on a street car 50-50 weight distribution is, it's pretty nice, it's interesting to drive, it's well balanced and so on. Perfect? Probably not, but it's very fun to drive, without being too difficult to handle. Yeah. Right.
Have you done much to the setup, Aris?
Huh? Sorry?
Have you done much to the setup?
I've done nothing to the setup. I was just driving. I just loaded the usual setup we have and just driving. Kim, for the GT3 we did a full live stream at Zandvoort, so you might wanna go and have a look at this at that live stream and have an idea of how to set up the car. It's a pretty good live stream, and you can also use it for other cars. It's pretty cool. Okay, so Steve has the car. Are you gonna do a couple of laps, mate?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try.
I'll have a look at you and possibly answer some of the questions here, and then I will just exit the server if that's okay with you, and you don't need me anymore, and do some extra stuff. I need to do work for Zandvoort wet something.
I always need your help, Aris.
All right. Nice. We will try to make the Honda a little bit closer. Although, truth to be told, the Honda at the Intercontinental tracks it's a pretty strong car. It's pretty cool. The livery is made by Steve, which is really good at making liveries. So he did an amazing job. It's really wonderful. The car is beautiful to look at.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I think I make libraries better than I do drive.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, you can hit a lot of speed at Mount Panorama at Bathurst with the NS6. Haha, Fabrizio. I don't have news about that, Drogan. For such stuff, you need to follow the official channels, not me. Yes, Mickey Pepsi, absolutely. I'm already working on BOP changes and updates, trying, to bring the cars as close as possible. Also, always that. Yeah, Bathurst and Brad's Hats, especially Bathurst. I mean, it's a track that needs lots of commitment and practice. It's not a track that you can go there, without practice, without proper preparation, let's say. And yes, they are wonderful tracks. Zabzi, if I have time, yes. Obviously, the main focus is on the newer cars. But you're true. I mean, you have a point there. As soon as I can find some time, I should have a better look at some of the older cars. Yeah. Yeah. The V12 is amazing. I think we're gonna use the V12, me and the Kunos racing team, so Gergo and Kevin, for another Bathurst race soon enough. So yeah, stay tuned for that. The thing, Gabriel, is to make the cars closer, which means some of the cars do not need to, to touch them. You don't need to change them. So what you do is you try to find the cars that are too slow or too fast and bring them closer to the other cars. Vaclav, you need to follow his live stream. Stefano Kunos does live stream on Tweets. So if you find him on Tweets, you can follow his live streams and ask him there directly. No, Stefano is not back on Kunos. He chosen to stay out of the team and not work every day on this. But he had some good ideas. He wanted to try some stuff on the AI. I think he's making progress. I haven't tried it yet, and yeah, hopefully he will do his magic as usual. Yeah, Zabzi. I think Stefano, wanted to change, he wanted to change environment, stuff, and things to, his mind is always expanding. So probably he was a little bit tired of cars and he always, I knew always that he loves sailboats. So he wanted to try that, and as far as I see, he's doing some amazing job on that too. I mean, I didn't have any doubts, but cool stuff. Nice. All right, so okay. $53 caster. What is 53? And no, honestly, I mean, I don't even know what that number is. But if it doesn't, one number doesn't save you, honestly. The tail crash visualization, no, that's not in the plans, and it's not something we can do. How far was to drive the Miata to the Nürburgring? It's actually 1,000 kilometers, more or less, from here where I live up to the Nürburgring. 1,000 to go and 1,000 to get back. 4 seconds off place. 4 seconds off pace. You mean from the aliens? If it's from the aliens, don't worry, go for it. Go have some fun. You're gonna find lots of people that they are into that 2 to 4 seconds bracket. The main thing is, to be able to have control of your car, to be safe on your car, to know and understand how racing works. Then go for it. I highly advise you to join a legal. That will, make you faster. People will help you to get faster, and would also make you learn how to race properly, because it's all about racing properly. No, I don't think so. Marble, for me, sim racing always helps my real life experience. Always, I'm always, I always get advantage from sim racing. It's been helping me ever since, practically. So, more than a decade. Zabzi, honestly. Yes, obviously it's not the most comfortable car. I did most of the kilometers open roof too. I don't know. I'm a guy that I don't search for too much of. When I'm driving, everything is good for me. I'm happy. So I don't mind if the car is noisy or if the car is too much uncomfortable. I'm just happy. Yes, Prem Rosso, still that date. It's going really good. No surprises. Everything is working fine. We're still on schedule. Yes, Gabriel, I do agree. Racing knowledge is more important than lap times. No, Assetto Corsa for us is stopped since. I mean, we are not a big team that can, deal with two racing titles at the same time. So we have stopped working on Assetto Corsa 1 since 2017, and we don't intend to go back on that. Team, probably some bug there. Hopefully they will fix it. It's a different development team that just get our code and trying to bring it to the console. So I don't know much about that. What is my dream track car for under 100,000 euros? Oh my God, under 100,000 euros, you have so much stuff to choose from. Possibly the Porsche Cayman GT4, but it's not just the price. You also have to be able to maintain the car and take care of of the expenses. Because if you want to do track days, you need to put also into account tires and brakes. A lot of tires and a lot of brakes. So if the car is light, then you need, and possibly not so powerful, then you need less tires and less brakes to use. So I would go with something light, possibly, that doesn't break, that has, low replacement parts prices. That's why I chosen an old Miata, actually. But, if you have 1000K, I guess you can find the car around 50K, 60K, and then use the rest to maintain it. I would go either with a good Miata ND, the MX-5 ND, the newest one, properly, set up and brakes and everything. Something from the very light British cars, like Caterhams, stuff like that, but that's are gonna be a little bit more of a problem to do long trips, but everything is possible. What else? A Lotus could be an idea, but I guess they have a bit higher, prices to maintain, and reliability might be a factor, might not. Miata over. I'm not very. I had turbo cars in the past. I am not a big fan of turbo. I prefer natural aspirated. So yes, Miata over Abarth. BMW M2's competition sport. Wonderful car, heavy car, lots of power, means tons of tires and brakes to deal with. So yeah. Camaro, extremely heavy car, extremely powerful. You're gonna need so much brakes and so many tires, it's gonna be ridiculous. True, Toyota Tech, yes, GTK Lopfer. Well, Lotus is always great. I tend to not. I mean, it's an extremely capable car. It is very rear heavy, and as such, I tend to prefer a little bit more weight at the front. I want occasionally to be able to drift it a little bit more than usual, You go, go, you go. The Toyota Subaru GT86 BRZ is a very, very good car, very well balanced. I mean, one of the best cars you can have. Great fun with it, and reasonably easy to maintain and cheap to maintain. Reasonably. Okay, so Steve, I have to leave you, mate. I have to do some extra job.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the not so good results, but we'll get there. I have plenty of time to get some better practice.
Yeah, we will, mate.
Yeah. Good. And thanks again, mainly for organizing all that stuff. So you guys rock. So thanks again for that. And yeah, let me remind people that there are still some GT4 places, right, on the grid to fill up. Not yes, many, but we still have some empty pockets. So, you know, guys, if you are, wondering if you want to do a proper 12-hour race at Nürburgring, that's your opportunity. Go for it. All right, so I am through here. Have a good night, and see you next days. All right?
Cheers, Aris.
Take care. Okay, so let's get out from the server. Alpha says you crash a Yugo, you sell your shoe and you have another one. That's pretty cool. Okay, and okay, let's go to Zolder and choose some medium rain here and do some practice laps. No, guys, I'm still with you guys. I'm still with you. I'm not going away. We're gonna do some wet practice laps, and maybe possibly even a wet race at Zolder. We need some data to get for Stefano, so we're gonna save some lap time. Actually, I need to first be able to get some lap time, so we'll see. And yeah, sorry, Tim Boyle. Seems like I have some issues with the microphone and only goes out to the left channel. I don't know about that. But yeah, we're gonna fix that. I was thinking to drive the Lambo Huracan Evo, but if you guys have a different idea, please let me know. Everything goes. A similar video for the AMG, says One Life to Live. Nice nickname. Yeah, I guess we can do that. I guess we can do something similar. Oh, McLaren. Ferrari. Everybody now is going to... Reiter Gallardo. Come on, guys. I mean... Give me a break. If you change brake balance, let me see if I can fix that somehow. Let's see. Yeah, I can see it here that it is different. And I don't know why it is different. Let's see. That's nothing here. I don't know if something here is different. Rear sub center. Both. Everything looks normal. I don't know why. Let me see here. Maybe we can fix something here. Mixer volume. Mixer volume. I'm looking for the microphone, guys. Give me a second. I'll see if I can fix something on the fly. So input, that's the microphone. Microphone. Right. Everything seems normal. 2 channels, 60-bit, 40. Off. Everything seems perfectly normal here. Let me see if maybe there's something to be done in the preferences of so it's stereo, yeah, 44.1, Let's see. I'll put it to 48. Maybe something changes here. I don't know. Who's that? New subscriber calling. Oh, I found out. Yeah. Who knows if I can put this also. Hide and stream, hide recording. Filters. All this new for me, guys. So sorry about that. I need to find out things here. No, don't hide that. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know about that, Philip. Sorry. Gas 300 says the dampers graph on the Motec should be level across the V-shape. No, not necessarily. That's people trying to do that, but it doesn't work like that. That's an indication where your dampers are, but it's not an indication of how you have to put them in and how you have to have them, balanced out to have the best outcome. Far from it. They use dampers in all different ways. The histogram shows you how the dampers are set up, and you might need to, move them around to make a better situation for your driving style and the car's needs and the circuit needs. But it doesn't mean that if you put them, balanced out, the car will automatically behave properly. No, it doesn't work like that. At some point we have to talk about this. Yeah, it's a very, very long discussion. Anyway. Stefano, I don't even know where to do that. It seems everywhere that it is, double channel. So I believe it's probably something, with the cables and stuff. Anyway. All right. So what should we do? You want a McLaren. All right, let's get a McLaren. What do you want, the 650 or the 720? 650, 720, 720? No, I swear, that's so beautiful. 650. Everybody wants a 650. Keep in mind, I'm not going to do, I'm not going to do setup work, probably. Maybe some basic setups work, but okay, let's see that car. It's a bit of time I haven't used. Oh, that's so beautiful, beautiful. Really, that's one of the. I still remember our skin and library editor and developer, and creator. We saw him this skin, and he was like, "What the fuck? Why me? Kill me now!" Stuff like that. But it is amazing. It is amazing. All right, okay. So let's go this medium rain and practice. Let's do some practice first and see what we can do. Okay, so this is all 62 wet and everything. Tires are all right. So I haven't been doing laps into the circuit for a long time, especially in the wet, so I don't have the slightest idea what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably suck big time. Nice. The sound is great. Ugh. Tricky car already. Ooh, oversteer. Maybe I don't know, mate. You need to, go and write on the forums. Ooh, not good. Yeah, go slow. First lap already messed up. Have some understeer in turn in, strangely enough, and oversteer on accelerator. Yeah, don't cut the chicken. The chicken. I need some extra rear brake bias, I believe. But let's do some laps on the basic setup first. Nice. Yeah, GT4s here are fantastic. Hello, Phantom! Oof. Balance of the car right now is a little bit oversteery on power. Ciao Christian. Ciao Andy. For the guys that just joined, we did some practice at Nürburgring and now we're doing some wet laps at Zolder. We are trying to get some lap times and some Motec data because Stefano, Casillo, Kunos, is working on the AI and he asked me if I could do some lap times on the wet Zolder so that he can, you know, compare with the AI and see how he can improve the AI. So first things first, it's been a long time that I haven't been lapping at Zolder and especially on the wet. So I need to get up to speed, possibly, see what I can do. People from the chat asked for the McLaren 650. That's what we're doing right now. Oof, not very good. Lap times seems to be very high right now. I think we should go under 40. Whoa! Whew. That was code brown, guys. So basically the dry tires for GT3 cars are around 20, from 27 mids, 27.5, 0.4 to 28, 28.1. This is the range that you want your dry lap, your slick tires to be. For wet tires is around 30, 31, something like that. Car is a little bit sketchy. Not good accelerating over the curb. Lots of traction control. GT4s are a little bit lower for the slick tires. You should be around 27 flat, around there. From 26 highs to 27 mids. A little bit lower. Oh my god, Staropramen. I love Staropramen. Best beer in the world. But not in you know, in the bottle, but possibly, you know, how you say, directly on the bar. Alla spina, come diciamo, how we say in Italian. Staropramen is amazing. I love it. From the top. That's it. Yeah. Thanks, Zabzi. Yeah, Marble, I think we did a pretty good job in simulating wet. You can always improve, of course, but yeah, I think we did a step forward, let's say. My best lap time at Monza, I have no idea, to be honest. I don't really care about best lap times. I'm more into racing lap times. But I think I have done a, what is it, 46 something, 46 lows, something like that. With the BMW, I don't remember. How Santa Cruz? It's not like we can do like this and at the circuits, you know. Especially if, I mean, the circuits has to be. I mean, it's not like that. It's simply not like that. Costs lots of money, lots of effort. Oh, hello, Steve. Nice offer. Thanks, mate. Can correct probably what you mean, Alpha. You can probably correct easier a car in AC1 because the physics are simpler, and as such, they react into simple changes. That's why probably. In Assetto Corsa competition, things are much more complicated, and so setup needs, you know, much more precision in order to make things work. All right, so let's. So what we have here, we have a car that it is oversteer at high speeds and on power, and it tends to be a little bit understeer at lower speeds inside the chicanes. So that means that possibly we could make with a little bit lower rear end, like that. So at higher speeds we have a little bit downforce at the rear, and we can possibly make the car a little bit mechanically less understeery. I could also put the brake bias a little bit behind, so that hopefully will make the car more neutral as we want it. I have no idea, Airvol. David! Hey, David, mate! David Perel, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winner. How are you doing, mate? David Perel is at 24 Hours Le Mans. with the Kessel team, right? Is it right, David? And he's going to race for 24 hours, guys, in the real. You know, well, you know, guys, he's my idol. He's the best driver out there. He's the best person. I mean, I love him. I love you, man. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you for your support, and thank you for all the feedback that you're giving us all the time. And you know, best of luck tomorrow, mate. Go there, get them. Amazing guy. You're the support race. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure next year you're gonna be on the real race. I'm absolutely certain about that. So go there, show them how it's done, mate. We all believe in you. Yeah, pole to. I don't care about the pole position. You can also. I don't care how you start. You just have to be in the race, you know, and race properly and do what you know how to do the things. And I'm sure you're gonna be, you know, up there where you deserve to be. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm blushing right now. Good stuff. Andrea Gigliani, Andrea Signoriti ha detto che facevo bei traversi con l'M3, è vero? Salutami, Andrea. All right, mate. I'm with you. Guys, by the way, very important stuff. David Perel has one of the best, if not the best, league out there. It's all, you know, focused on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Let me show you where it is, actually, because you really have to go there if you're really interested on, you know, on proper racing in Assetto Corsa Competizione. You have to go here. So you have to go into the SimGrid, the simgrid.com over here, right? So go into the simgrid.com, register. They have an amazing Discord channel. All the great guys are in there. The whole championship and leagues they have, you see, they have here different leagues for different tastes, everything. You have to go in there. You have to, you know, register, go in for. You're gonna have an amazing experience. The whole community is fantastic, really friendly. I highly recommend it. It's the best there is out there. I mean, obviously there are other guys really cool, but certainly one of the top, you know, podium leagues and communities to be is the SimGrid. It's all of David Perel, so go there, register, and follow that guy. And he also has a fantastic quads academy. So if you care to get better and faster, you can register into his own quads academy, and you get quadsing from the best drivers and himself, you know. And I can assure you, you're gonna get better. So do that. All right. So let's go back. Let's go back and do some laps. Yeah, sorry, Joachim, for that. Unfortunately, I have problems with my microphone, but yeah, tonight it is like that. Do I actually? Yeah, let me save telemetry because otherwise it's no use, right? Okay, let's do some extra laps. Come on, let's do it. Let's see if the car is better. Still a little bit oversteery on power. Maybe we can loosen a little bit the preload differential. Yeah, that's already much better here. Ah, right, Ionat. So that might help with the wet preset, you know, if I lower it. Yeah, much more stable. Oh yeah, much better here. Lost the apex by a little bit, but I can get better. A bit on the outside. Oof. Yeah, we're already down to 39. Let's see if we can do a 38. Need to gain some speed midterm. Traction control stops the car way too much. So we need some extra traction in order to be able to lower the traction control possibly. Again, I've lost it here. No, Jonathan, if I put more bump stop at the... Well, the range is already at maximum, but I'll double check. Alice! I would love to do that.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
But you know, real racing needs lots of money, and you need to go behind the money to get it. So I have a real job, so I cannot do both. Come on, make this turn properly. Too little, understeer. Too much, oversteer. Such a nice feeling. Come on. Okay, we're at 38. It's getting better.
Well done, mate. That's the fastest lap.
Yeah, it's also the driving. You see, I still have lots of time to gain from just driving. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so much the time to be gained from just driving here, so yeah. No, actually I haven't done a Zolder circuit walk, so this is something we should do in the future. Hello, Tortellini. We're just doing some wet laps here at Zolder to get some data that we need. Nothing serious, but you know, always a good opportunity to have some fun. And people from the chat ordered for a McLaren, and here we are with the 650. Ain't it amazing? A McLaren in the wet. Oversteer everywhere. Nice. Circuit walk on Nürburgring, 22 kilometers. On the real one, maybe we can arrange it. Easy mode on the Lexus. All right, so let's stop. Go back to the garage. We have some laps here. Let's see if I can 100. Okay, let's go back down to 40 here. Okay. And why Lexus so fast in the rain? I have no idea. Probably because it's predictable, I guess. Pretty good suspension, maybe. You know, when power is not important, then it gets better, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Maybe I have a typo on the tires. Who knows? I'll have to check. All right. So faster bound is high here. The aero is good. The tire pressures are pretty nice. 30, 30, 30. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, let's try to have some extra traction. and see what we can do. Pedro, I have no information about that. We don't. I don't know about. I don't think we can do DLSS 2. Absolutely not. In the rain, you actually need even more tow if you can. I mean, everything you can do, you know, to have extra temperature on the tires in the end. But I won't change that stuff now. All right, couple more laps, and then you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a race with the actual AI as it is, and see if they can, you know, make the dry line and what we can do in the dry line. At SRAO, at Nürburgring, some people use zero tow on the wet. You mean aliens? Whatever suits them, you know? Car reacts pretty nicely now. Ooh, nice. Ha! I didn't go to oversteer there. For once. I could use a little bit less rear brake too. Let's go down to 50. Yeah, soft lock is a little bit of an issue with us. I admit of that. That's one of our problems. Nice. Nice traction finally. A little bit too much rear brake bias here. You saw that while braking, the rear end went too much outside. Ooh. The rain is steady and it's just me lapping on the circuit, so I doubt it will form any dry line right now. We'll see later with more cars. Let's go down to 6 in traction control. And 8 in ABS. Ooh, I'm going wide. Hello, Matt. How you doing, mate? You're just in time for drifting, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Samuel, drift driver and more. Amazing guy. I'm gonna do the same exact lap time now. Come on, I want to see a 37 at least. Yeah, here it is. 37. Flop.
Well done, mate. That's not bad.
Which for 60 liters and everything, not much work on the setup, with still normal camber, I think it's good. Still some oversteer. Okay, let's stop here. Go back. Actually, I can save this for people that want to try it. It's what's that? Zolder 650S, ambient 19, track 20, wet 01. Okay, let's save that. I'm gonna put it at the usual. The damn god, who's that? Hello, CC driver, how you doing, mate? All right. Okay, so let's go back and do our quick race. No, I haven't. CC driver, I haven't fixed the horn on the Miata. It's still beep. Yeah, sorry, Airvol, mate. Sorry. It's you know, some kind of cable problem. Hello, Manos. Yasu Mano. Mickey Pepsi, both of course, but obviously track temperature also big effect. Okay, let's go to quick race. 50, 25 cars, whatever. Let's put 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes race. Hopefully we can survive that. Component skill. Let's put it at 100 and see if we can, you know, make it into the midfield or something, or if they will just go through us. I guess they will just, you know, overtake us. It's Alfredo! What camber should you use for wet conditions? As low as possible. You should go lower with the camber. Actually, I should, you know, update all the cars at some point. You should go around 2, -2. 2 degrees. Thank you, Ervol. I will try that. What do we think of the current generation Honda Civic Type R? Too fast on the straights. They overtake me at the Nürburgring, so that's not good. But I managed to stay behind them on the twisties. I guess because the guy was still, learning. Ciao, Alfredo. Okay, so let's try this and die possibly. Code Browns, no, well, yes, actually, yes, I had one. I want to make a video about that. I have a video about that. I have a full movie. I want to make a video because I think it's a very good opportunity to also teach people, how they should act at the Nürburgring when you have a problem. I think it's a very good opportunity. Starting position, something somewhere in the middle, or I don't know, 20, maybe 20th. Yes, Leo, unfortunately I have problems. Let me check again if I can do something about it. I doubt it, but maybe I can find some kind of I can already see that most of the sound goes to the left. I don't know why. I don't know why this happens. Filters, maybe. No, filters applied. Performance mode. No, disable performance mode. Nothing to fix here. Why is this happening? I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the mic, but nothing to do. Mic, microphone. I will ask my son to fix it for me. Let's put it on default. Maybe that changes. No, nothing changes. Check stereo, yeah. Oh, the 911 wet setup at Laguna Seca has dry tires. I will check that. Absolutely. That's strange. So microphone here, extra properties, nothing. Levels is normal, advanced, channels 2, 41. Let's put it like that. Nope. No, works. It works, but still, I don't understand why the left side is so much louder than the right. There is nothing here that. Oh, anyway. Yes, Antonio Alati, uso Streamlabs OBS. Non so se c'è qualcosa qui. Audio. Channel stereo. Output. Streaming recording. Audio. I cannot force it to mono. I cannot force it tomorrow. Yeah, people saying that they listen to the... Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to do. I will certainly try to fix it for next time. Let's see here, maybe there is something here. No. Yeah, I know it needs stereo, but I don't know why. Actually, it shows that it is stereo, but with the left channel much higher than the right, and I have no idea why it's done that. I don't know that, guys. Still don't know. Let's see if I can find something. Audio input capture. Mic. Add source. How is it? No, it's still the same, right? Microphone here. Boop. Okay, it's still the same. I think the problem is here, guys. In the actual.
Alright, conditions are wet. We have some slippery curves, and also watch out for your braking distance.
And now I should be back again, right? Now it should be better. Okay. Scroll to levels. Levels just like this. It doesn't have practically single channel anywhere. Anyway, let's go back. It's race time. So load the setup. 60 laps probably will be good for whatever we're gonna try to do, and let's do it. I will lower a little bit those just to be sure. Okay, yeah. Let's drive. Who cares? Let's drive. Oh, okay. Here we are.
Stay in double
That's
file.
and lights are up. Stay in double file. Oh, I haven't been racing against the AI for a long time, so prepare to see me being terrible. Yeah, let me turn it on and off. On again. Maybe you hear me better now, who knows. Yeah, lots of dev bombing is going to happen now.
Green light.
Green light! Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I can't see nothing already. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Car on the left.
Alright, we're still alive. We're still alive. T1, still alive.
Left. Car on the left.
Get away from me.
On the left.
Go away! Yeah, he actually overtook me. No, that's the normal AI. Dev bomb. Yeah, we overtook one. Let's go. Oh. Okay, braking is good. As usual, the AI is very good at exit. They have perfect throttle control. Whee! And they are already going away from me. Oh, I have to catch them. Yes, but for the race I will stick with TC7 for now. You know, stay safe. Drive slowly. Think of the kids. All that stuff. Oh, come on, man. Don't brake test me. Private blob, if you're talking about consoles, I don't know what to tell you, mate. I haven't tried it there, so I don't know. It seems strange because honestly, it has nothing to do with the steering wheel. It has to do only with the setup of the car, so steering lock, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Steering ratio is set up, steering lock maybe it's, I don't know. Now, sensitivity is definitely something to not do. Yeah, it's on the left for everybody, Zan. I guess it's the hardware problem, so for tonight we're gonna live with it. Sorry about that. Yeah, my son will fix the problem. I can catch them during the braking zones, but then, obviously, in the accelerator, they go away. Hey Adam! Thank you guys.
Well done, mate. That's my fastest lap.
I'm much faster in this first sector, and then in the braking zones I can get back to them. Yeah, forum, or there is also a form in the website for specifically for console problems. But make sure also that your steering wheel is properly configured, because I know that you can configure your steering wheel to be, 270 degrees, and that's an error. You have to put it at 900 degrees. Because honestly, I haven't heard other Z29s with similar issues anymore, so I guess they fixed it, but not sure. Andy G non credo. Dovrebbe essere fissato, non dovrebbe essere più così. Una volta era così le prime versioni, ma ormai non dovrebbe avere problemi, basta metterlo a 900 e sei a posto. Yeah, he's attacking.
Clear on the right.
And I'm being left behind, I have to attack. Come on. We have some dry line, I can see here. There is a hurricane behind me. Yeah, we definitely have some sort of dry. It's not exactly dry, but it is less wet than the rest of the road, so we have to stick into that. Ooh, that Lambo is hard to deal with. No, it's not a PC problem. Definitely. There is a problem with some new Logitech wheels and their new driver. I think we are fixing that. So maybe you wanna wait for the next hot fix. Should come possibly next week, hopefully. We'll see.
Well done, mate. That's the best. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Damn, that
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
that Huracan is fast. Oof.
Clear on the left.
Ah, my bad. Ah,
Light damage on the front.
damn it. That was my bad. Oh, and my tires are overheating. So we are last now. I guess we cannot make it any better now. Yeah, that was totally my fault. I went, I couldn't control my car. Went outside. There was no space for me. There was no space for the AI. So the AI was there. So it's totally on me. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was watching on the chat as usual, but in the meantime my tires were overheating and I should, lower the temperatures. So I have to go outside the dry line. It's unfortunate that I'm last now, but let's cool down the tires a little bit. I will never be able to catch them back again. Lost them for good. But at least we have the tires that are, a little bit decent now. all we had to do is go a little bit outside the dry line to cool them down. Like that. Go over here and then back again. Again, outside here, cool the tires, and back. Also have damage now. It's okay, I mean, we just need some data for Stefano. Ah! Shit. Hey, Emilian. Glad to be of help. Yeah, I cannot catch it anymore. I think I will abort. There's nothing to look here. It's boring and awful, and it's all my fault. Go one traction control less now that there is more grip.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oh, that's good. Let's see if we can do a better lap time at least. Yeah, too much damage at the front probably. I'm gonna traction control 5. Pull the lap, the tires a little bit. Works good. There is no transmission setting because in the GT3 and GT4 cars, the rules do not permit different gear ratios. Anyway, I think that's enough. We can call it a day. So let's save everything, the replay and everything. Save the replay. Telemetry should be saved. We can have a look at the race a little bit and have some questions and answers if you have some stuff to ask. It's midnight, I'm a little bit tired, so yeah, let's not go. If I was inside the duels, that would be interesting, but you know, I fucked up, so that's it. Milian, you know, the wet setup inside Competizione is one of the most compromised setups. Why? Because how much rain there is. You know, we had to make a setup that was working okay for any kind of rain, from light rain to heavy rain, especially heavy rain. Because heavy rain, if you put heavy rain and you cannot, you know, maintain the control of the car, then people, you know, think it's a bug. So that's not good. So the wet setup is one of the biggest compromises. You can gain a lot of speed by playing around with the wet setup. How much ride height? The lower you go, the more how to say, the more stalling you might get on the diffuser and the splitter, and so the car might become unpredictable. So you might be fast, but sometimes the car might become, you know, very unpredictable or very difficult to drive. So you need to find the best compromise in order to have the possibility, you know, to feel safe and push the car under rain. I would go also with less camber, possibly. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would start with less camber, a good safe setup to be able to push, and then I would start playing with the ride heads together from the rear. Thank you guys, thank you so much. No, the AI doesn't do really much mistakes. It's not like we cannot make them do mistakes, but if you also talk with Stefano about that, it's a hard thing to be able to find. If you have the AI doing mistakes, then you will inevitably have accidents on the track, you know, and you might have, you know, AIs stacking behind another because they have span and whatever, and that usually is thought from, you know, from the user, from the average user, is believed to be a bug, you know. So you have to be very, very attentive how to balance the whole thing so that it seems like a gameplay, but you know, it doesn't seem like a bug. So, you know, all that stuff that sounds like, oh, that would be nice, but when you do it, most people disagree. Even we don't like it, so it's not so good. The two, those numbers are actually the buttons. So if you go into the options, you know, on the controls, you see those are the buttons: button 7, button 2. So if I press this one, I don't know, this one, next dash, this one. This is button 2. So if I go back to the replay, for example, or wherever I am in the user interface, and you see a number, that means you can press that button. So button 2, this one, you see, it changes here. Or if you use here, you see, then you can press the play like that. You see. So yeah, that's what it is. Right. An additional slider for AI mistakes. You have to program it. It's not. That's not. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. It's not like, you know, the whole AI. It's not an enormous amount of ifs that you can, you know, take a slider, take whatever number, change it, and they change the behavior. It's much more complex than that, and often you don't have a value to change to make them do mistakes or not. It's not that easy, but you know, Stefano is the guy about that. You should go to his live stream and ask him. No problem, Scrothor. Yeah, if you do mistakes on the AI, then they will also crash against the player. Do we want that? Do every player wants that? Well, it's good to think about this, but when it happens to you, it's always, you know, oh, the fuckers, what are you doing? You're not able, Kunos, what have you done? You're not able to do proper AI, and they always crash into me. No. It's a very, very fine balance, and sometimes it pays off to be more on the safe side than, you know, doing amazing things that then make the player think that he's frustrated. Million, yes, how they follow the ideal line, some more variants, that would be indeed very nicely. Very, very good to see. The cinema HUD in faction. You need to be outside. Not all the values. This is actually I'm a little bit ashamed about that. This is not a proper feature. We release it because, you know, people wanted to try it. It's very nice to be able to move around with it with the camera, but there are a lot of sliders in there that they actually do not work. So how to deal with it? Well, let's see if I can deal with that. So, for example, follow car disabled, right, like this. The field of view works, so that's pretty cool. All right. Now all that stuff, I wouldn't use it. What you can do is practically, you know, when you move with the scroll wheel. You go slower or faster like this, and then you go in the depth of field. Now here some stuff works, some other doesn't work. So near size, let me see, focus area, and okay, far size works. Okay, so you see that I can blur at far away, and then near size, no, doesn't work. We have near transition, I think. No, focal distance. Yeah, focal distance does work. You can see how it changes. This doesn't work, unfortunately. There is something to change the near. So the far size is this. The focus area also works. Okay, so you have to play a little bit with focal distance and focus area, and then the near size also works. You see? So this is how you do it. Oops. Here it is. And then you click again, and then you have your very nice screenshot. Plonk. Like that. Nice. You get to the Cinema HD by clicking the middle click here. Middle click. When you are in F7. So F7 to go to the look around camera, and then middle click to go to the Cinema HUD. How to get Assetto Corsa Pro? You need to go into our website and fill the form. There is a specific form about that, so you can send us an email, and then we'll give you information. Probably yes, Premrose, because I think... Oh, here's me doing stupid stuff. I think that... let's go and watch somebody else, which is better. I think that the whole depth of field and everything depends on the post-process effects. It's full screen stuff, so you need to have post-process effects high. No, yeah, private blob, that's not in our philosophy. Here you need to know how to race. Assetto Corsa Pro is nothing more than Assetto Corsa 1 with some extra stuff and possibility to edit all the physics and stuff like that. It's all open, some extra for, and especially it's commercial licensing, because otherwise you cannot use Assetto Corsa for commercial use. So if you want to do, racing simulator center or stuff like that, you need to buy Assetto Corsa Pro. Not even sure if we can do that. Million. Right. So yeah, I guess that's all, guys. For I don't know if you don't have any other questions. I guess it's already almost 20 minutes past midnight. We've been online from 9 o'clock. Actually, I'm very, very happy that we are back in live streaming. I missed you guys. Hope you missed me too. And I have no exact plans for next live stream. We'll see how it evolves and what we should do. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Driving was a little bit sloppy, but I'll get back to drive properly. And what can I say? Thank you, everybody. And look at that. We now have a stream ending. Let's go back to just new screen. Nice. And hopefully next week I will release that video on the Nürburgring, real driving, with some scary stuff and how to deal with such stuff. Maybe we can do a live stream about that instead of just registering. I can show you the video and talk about it while we see it and analyze some situations. That would be a good idea if you like this. And that is all. See you next time, and we also have a stream ending screen. Bye.